star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Booker out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Now here's Conley. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
And here's Booker from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Jones. No one near Conley as he lets it go.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. Ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Both free throws good from Booker.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Conley against Jones. Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
Booker against Edwards. No good from Booker.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Conley for three. The rebound by KD.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist from Beal.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Booker the pass to Nurkic. Back to Booker. Jones with the screen on Edwards. 5 on the clock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Randall against Durant. 13 feet away. Randall no good. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. He gets it in there.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
The first one falls. And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And McDaniels drops them both. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals. One of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Randall finds Conley. Gobert with the screen on Jones. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Booker at the elbow. That shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. Puts one up. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Beal. Top of the key, Booker. Over Edwards. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Booker outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. Nurkic a string on McDaniel. Durant. That misses off the backboard. Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Yep, that one goes.
And throttling his power, Randall can hit that little soft shot with consistency.
Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Good work there as it goes. Booker's got 9.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Nice move. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Durant missing for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Defended by Booker. Gobert double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Beal finds KD. Here's Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant. He's got 11.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Randall. Gobert with a screen on KD. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Timberwolves trail. Edwards looking it over. Right side, Conley. It's Randall with the drive over Durant. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
On the wing, Booker. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Minnesota making a switch. DiVincenzo's checked in. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Jones. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas. Conley finds Gobert. Now here's Randall. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Randall's got 7 points. Now Booker. Last game we saw him score 13. Outside, KD. The 19-foot shot, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Conley. A 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's KD. Last game, 26 points. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Randall outside. And here is Conley. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 1, Grayson Allen. Michael Conley is third.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Outside, O'Neal. Allen with the screen for O'Neal. Takes the 3. Another shot. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Over to the left wing. Reid against Nurkic. Fades. Reid misses.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Here's Booker. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Pass to Randall. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. The Suns trailing. It's Allen on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Mavericks.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Free throw, no good for Reid. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Alexander Walker after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Alexander Walker with the ball. No scoring in this one. Reid with the screen on Beal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Allen will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Outside Beal. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside O'Neal. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Reid with a screen on Allen. Outside Edwards. Drilled from 11 feet out. Edwards got 6.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Now here's Beal. He had 15 points last outing. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Assist goes
Just
to
great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Morris. Still without a basket. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. And it's Edwards in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Oh, here's Edwards. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now, here is Morris. Now here's Beal. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal's shot is good. So it's Minnesota now. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Misses the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, O'Neal. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Beal. Plumlee against Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Ingles outside. Morris with the rebound. Sun shooting here about 46% for the game. O'Neal outside. Pass to Beal. Morris against DiVincenzo. A wide open look for Plumlee. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Here's Morris. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Morris into the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Now, here's DiVincenzo. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Ingles finds Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Beal. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Suns trail by 4. And here is Morris. Outside, Beal. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. And the wide open shot from Morris bangs home the trifecta. Morris has got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
DiVincenzo against Morris. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And then for Phoenix, Booker comes in for Grayson Allen. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Monte Morris. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Hits the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. Booker outside. Back to Jones. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Oh, here's Edwards. 37 points in the win against Portland. Not loose. Reed with the screen on Jones. Conley with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal finds Booker. Back to Beal. Pass to Jones. Booker outside. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them. And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
First free throw is good. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so he makes both from the line. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
against Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota, leading by 5. To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 7 points for Mike Conley.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Booker with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Randall. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Gobert finds McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock. Dunn with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Jones. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to McDaniels. Now here is Conley, defended by Jones. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. It's good. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Booker. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drives in, and Randle throws it down.
And when Randle gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Now, here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. Jones, the pass to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And take Taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 27 points a game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds? And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Now here's Booker, 17 points in the game, and the Suns miss again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bounce pass from Durant. Here's Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Randall finds McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randall, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Suns trail by 7. Jones dishes to Nurkic. Back to Jones. Nurkic a screen on Conley. Here's Jones. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Booker. DiVincenzo against Booker. Shot clock at 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Suns trail by 6. .107 left now here in the second. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Here's Randall. He's guarded by Nurkic. Randall is doubled. Back to McDaniel. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Over Booker. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. 35 seconds left in the first half. Pass to KD. Spins. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
But taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Randall. Shoots over KD. Conley inside the line. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Tyus Jones out there with Booker, and it's Beal in at the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Booker no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Outside Durant, and Jones has it in the corner. Outside Beal. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Randall out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Coming off a terrific season. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Suns trail by 9. Booker dishes to KD. Off target with his three.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Jones against Conley. Has to Gobert. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive.
Yeah, good to see Gobert attacking the defense like this, forcing them to foul.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
And he knocks down the first one. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Suns pick up 2. And Jones sends it back.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
The shot by KD, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Has to Gobert. Randall kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Drains the three-pointer. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jones kicks to Booker. Inside. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Conley feeling it out, lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Suns. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, 8 feet away. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jones against Conley. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Man, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Randall finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Gets a very good look and converts. And that's 18 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
No good from Booker.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Gobert. Randall from outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. Suns trail by 8. Jones dishes to Nurkic. Here's Beal. Nurkic a screen on DiVincenzo. Beal drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 18. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Allen's checked in for Phoenix. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 9 points. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going. Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
The long-range shot from Booker.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. He had a strong showing last season. First in three-point shooting, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency. That's the kind of three-point efficiency you want. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Over Allen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. DiVincenzo against Durant. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Randall after the Suns pick up 2. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nurkic with the double team. Clock at 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
He hits the second from the line. Suns trail by 5. And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Nurkic. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Edwards. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Now here's Allen. Scoreless thus far. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Edwards. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Here's Booker, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Free throw good, Booker. Here's Conley. He's got 12. They set the screen. Latrey. It's hauled in by the Suns. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And it's tied up with that one. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Mike Conley. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And he makes the first. And Ingles drops them both. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. Outside, Beal. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just such a high IQ. Beal using the bounce to get to the line where he's just a fantastic free throw shooter.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he can't get the first one.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 5 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points in the game. Alexander Walker finds Randall. 6 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Randall's got 13.
Even with the defender all over him, Randall sticks with his play and forces that shot through.
Allen, a screen on Randall. Durant with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Randall is doubled. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game. Morris against DiVincenzo. Plumlee with a screen on Randall. And the Suns miss again. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Ingles. Here's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Durant. And Durant can't get that one to fall. Minnesota shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Beal the pass to KD. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Good on the 13-footer. Durant's got 13 points in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall down low. Durant's there. DiVincenzo kicks to Ingles. No good on the three. Steps back and fires. Count it. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Booker against Edwards. What balance by Booker right there.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Alexander Walker finds Reed. And here's Edwards, defended by Booker. Edwards passes to Reed. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Allen passes to Jones. Allen with the screen for Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Alexander Walker. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minod's checked in.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Nobody near Allen. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the paint. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Jones. Pass to Booker for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside, Edwards. Edwards, pure.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
O'Neal outside. Back to Jones. Allen for 3. Minod pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Edwards. Over Booker. Edwards. That's good. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. Booker with no one around. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. Plumlee hits them both. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Edwards against Allen. And he can't bank that one in. Suns trail by 7. On the wing, Booker. For the 3. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen with it. Picked up by Edwards. Allen's shot is off.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
They double him with Booker. DiVincenzo finds Reed.
That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Booker looking around. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Conley dishes to Miller. Allen against Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. And again it's Minnesota.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Booker. It's tipped. Edwards with it. The 11-footer hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Edwards got 35.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
O'Neal a screen on DiVincenzo. Near the three-point line, it's Booker, and the Suns miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Conley kicks to Miller. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 10. Now here's Booker. Allen a screen on Conley. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Edwards against Allen. Outside Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity. And let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Suns here with a different look. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Beal's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Morris subbed in for Jones.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Shots good by Booker.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over Booker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns trail by 7. Puts one up from 19. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from D, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
All right, Memphis coming out to the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Beal, the pass to Nurkic. Booker outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Free throw good, Booker. That one is no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the physicality of Randall's game
impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
No luck that time either. Suns trail by 7. Here's Jones. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Booker left side. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Booker's got 45 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter has been all about him and his offense.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Now here's Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game. Outside, KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. He's covered by Beal. Conley kicks to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Nurkic. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Randall. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from KD. KD's got 4 assists in the game. Now Randall, outside Conley. Fires the 3. And Julius Randle, good for 3. Randall's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Pulls up, high post. Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Jones on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I love the patience of Durant, and then the quick decision when he sees something.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Booker against Edwards. A step-back shot here. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Booker with it. Now defended by Randall. No good from Booker. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. It falls.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Booker. It's hauled in by Edwards. 44 seconds left in the game. Shoots over Beal. It's in!
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He knows every possession is critical now. Outside, Beal. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Booker. That one misses. Great D that time from Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Come on, and bring yourself to the winning team. Let's see it, man.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jones, no luck. Edwards with it. Jones covering. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 2 individual.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
There's Beal with the 3. And so the Timberwolves take the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, and my teammates put out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full stifle tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.